Hi, I'm George, the Weather Dad, to take a look at your end of the week and on into next weekend and a sneak preview on into next week. This is all for planning, and it's going to be kind of an up and down type of scenario. But for the next couple of days, it's going to be a little on the chilly side as temperatures are going to be dropping. We have rain right now, which is good news, but we're going to dry out again, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. But temperatures there for your Wednesday, it's going to be pretty close to normal, even a little bit below normal across portions of the Midwest. Very nice and warm there you see along the southeast. Normal high temperatures right here in the Ohio Valley, high 71, low 50. So we're dropping pretty quickly now as we're heading on into the coldest day of the year, and that's in the middle of January. And it's not that far away, actually. But for your Wednesday, you can see temperatures pretty comfortable across most of the Midwest. Here on Thursday, it drops down even a little bit as this high pressure continues to funnel down that cold out of Canada. You kind of see again temperatures about normal, even maybe a little bit below normal. Some of you only may see highs in the 60s, high 60s that is, on your Thursday. By Friday, notice the trend here. You're going to start seeing some warmer colors, so we're going to start inching up our temperatures as we go through the next couple of days because we're going to see a lot of sunshine and we'll be drying out again. Here on Saturday, it's going to be a beautiful day across the Midwest, great for some college football or kids' soccer games or baseball games or whatever you may have going on. Here on Sunday, it warms up quite a bit there in the central U.S., but on the flip side, notice how cool it is out in the Rockies. This is the next big weather maker, and wait until you see it on the precipitation map as we head on into next week. And now this is by Wednesday of next week. Going to be nice and warm. We're going to warm up, but notice what's coming in behind it. Another shot of some Canadian air, and it's going to feel fairly comfortable by the middle of next week, after Wednesday, that is. Precipitation-wise, drying out here in the Ohio Valley. As I said, we have rain now, but now those of you along the eastern seaboard, you're going to get quite a bit of rain there on your Wednesday. By Thursday, that kind of pushes off. It's going to be very nice here in the Midwest. Down in the southeast, quite a bit of rain. Here on Friday, a couple of light showers there in the Midwest, nothing really to worry about, but there's going to be a developing system down right around Florida, and watch what happens here as we head on into the weekend. It really starts cranking up. There's going to be a lot of moisture. Could be some flooding there in the mid-Atlantic region. This system's going to dry Florida out a little bit. We continue to see quite a bit of sunshine. In fact, I think this next weekend is going to be fantastic if you're thinking about going to maybe a pumpkin patch around the area. You can see all the rain there along the eastern seaboard, but here comes that big next monster starting to get itself organized. This is next Wednesday. Take a look at it. It's a big one, and it's going to produce some rain, but a lot of wind, and it's going to bring in some cooler air by probably the end of next week. So that's kind of something you want to keep an eye on. But notice how everything is kind of drying out. Also, because these systems are so big, they're making their way down into the southeast, and that's been the blocking mechanism for keeping tropical systems away from the continental United States. And so far, we're really playing our cards perfectly at this point. I don't see anything really developing that's going to cause any problems, mainly because, again, these systems are sweeping these cold fronts down and, again, blocking anything that can move eastward into Florida or even the southeast, or for that matter, even the Gulf Coast. So the bottom line is, you're going to have another beautiful weekend here in the Midwest. I'm George, the Weather Dad.